I've been professionally trained in the art of performance. And that's something that's extremely important. A speaker is someone that sits behind a lectern or has PowerPoint slides and goes through a routine. A performance is equivalent of a one-person play. It's where you educate the audience, where you entertain them. It's where they're laughing, it's where they're crying. It's where they're learning throughout. My goal is that your audience walks away blown away. I will deliver a remarkable experience. We will work collectively to make sure we achieve the outcomes that you want for your event. I give actionable tools. I act out the scenes and the elements. I'll have people relating. And as a result, they will find the presentation to be nothing short of remarkable. They'll come to you, the person who coordinated it, and thank you no end. That is my goal. You will have an empowered audience. What does that mean? It means the audience will leave my presentation with specific actionable tasks that they can take that will drive results in their business, literally by the end of the presentation. I also customize what I do. A presentation needs to speak not just about the concept, it needs to speak to the audience. I want to know who your audience is. I want to learn what will make it remarkable for them. And with your permission, I want to speak with some of them so I can get an essence for what they want. With that, I can customize a presentation that will truly be beyond remarkable. It'll be relatable. And that's the key that I'm going to bring to your audience. Entrepreneurs struggle in developing their businesses. They need simple tools. And while my books have been wildly successful, I know this. A book takes weeks to consume, but a speech, in 45 minutes, you can change someone's life. When I go on stage, I know I have an ultimate opportunity to be of the greatest service. I put my soul into this. My commitment is to be the #1 speaker, not for the event, but for the entirety of the life of the people that attended. I want to be their #1 experience ever. That's my commitment, to deliver at that level. That's my promise to you. Now, I realize most people in this room are B2C. This applies B2B, B2C. It makes no difference whatsoever. So I sort these out by your client's last name or whatever. That's the first analysis. Remember, they're demonstrating through actions they love you. But I want you to do a second analysis that I call the crush or cringe factor. It's a real simple analysis. When the caller ID pops up on your phone, what's your reaction? Is it a crush? Are you like, oh my God, you're calling me? Oh, I love you. Yeah, did you hear me say that? I'm sorry, that was awkward. That one? Or is it the cringe factor? And you're like, oh my gosh, these people are still alive? And you go for the hang up, but the iPhones nowadays, like everything switches around, you answer it, and you're like, oh God, right? And they're like, hello, and you heard me say that? No. I was just so excited you called. What happens here is we're gonna concentrate our efforts. If you wanna grow a colossal business, take care of your best customers better than they've ever been cared for and find more people like them. That's all you need to do. But here's the great irony. Most businesses focus on their worst customers. Maybe you even do this. That squeaky wheel calls, and they're like, you know what, those photographs you took, really, the portraits did not come out the way we wanted. I look near perfect, but not perfect. So we're dissatisfied. You need to do these again. And if you don't do it, again, I will go on Yelp and give you like a -3 stars. I don't know how you do it, but I will figure a way, right? You know these jackwad customers. They're nightmares. But here's the thing. We go out of our way. We're like, oh my God, just care for this one customer. Do whatever it is. Just get them out of our hair. You'll do extra work. You'll over-deliver. And maybe they won't even pay you just to get them out of your hair. And what do? After they hang up the phone with you, they call their best friends. Never forget, birds of a feather do flock together. So they call other jackwads. And they go, you wouldn't believe it. There is this photographer who you can bitch and moan to. They'll do this most amazing work, and you don't even have to pay them. And they tell their friends, and we constantly attract customers down here. In fact, I bet you if we look at many businesses in this room, we can rattle off more bad customers than we can good customers because we're concentrating our efforts here as opposed to there. So I want you to focus on your best customers. Once you do it, meet with them face-to-face, take them out to lunch, get time with them. Even if they're remote from you and you got to hop on a plane, meet with your best customers. We want to clone them. I found, in fact, there's 3 magical questions that we can ask to clone our best customers. I took my best customer out. His name was Larry. And I took him out to lunch. I said, Larry, I just love doing business with you. I want to thank you for that. And I said, I do have some questions for you. Here's the 3 questions. First question, I said, Larry, why do you keep working with us? What am I doing right? That's the question. Now, this is a Jedi mind trick I just revealed to you. What am I doing right? Now, here's the Jedi mind trick. When your best customer tells you what you're doing right, they in fact won't tell you what you're doing right. They will tell you what they judge you by and what you actually need to improve.